Good morning, my dear students. Our today's topic is elasticity of supply. Price elasticity of supply is defined as the responsiveness of quantity supplied of a commodity to changes in its own price. Price elasticity of supply is equal to percentage change in quantity supplied divided by percentage change in price. ES is equal to delta Q by delta P into P by Q, where P is the initial price, delta P is the change in price, Q is the original quantity supplied, delta Q is the change in supply. Determinants of elasticity of supply or factors affecting elasticity of supply. Time factor. The longer the time period, more is the time available to adjust the supply. The supply curve is more elastic. Nature of goods. Inelastic supply prevails in the case of perishable goods, whereas durable goods are more elastic. Production capacity. If unlimited production capacity exists, there is elastic supply. If production capacity is limited, then there is inelastic supply. Future price expectation. If the producers expect that the price will rise in future, then they will supply less quantity in the market presently. Thus, supply will become inelastic. If the producers expect that the price will fall in future, supply will be more elastic. Perfectly inelastic supply. Elasticity, different types of elasticity. The first one, perfectly inelastic supply. ES is equal to 0. When quantity supplied remains unaffected due to change in prices, it is called perfectly inelastic supply. Here, the supply curve is parallel to y-axis. Elasticity is 0. Here, price increases from 10 to 20, but the quantity supplied remains same at 20. The supply curve, perfectly inelastic supply curve is a vertical straight line. Here supply curve SS is a vertical straight line showing the quantity supplied is fixed at OQ1 irrespective of the price. Perfectly elastic supply. When the supply expands or contracts to any extent without any change in price is called perfectly elastic supply. In this case, any amount of product can be supplied at the same price. The supply curve is parallel to x-axis. Elasticity is infinite. Here, price remains the same at rupees 10, but the quantity supplied is increases from 20 to 50. This is perfectly elastic supply curve. The perfectly elastic supply curve SS is a horizontal line which shows that at the same price any quantity can be supplied. Here the price remains P1 or P2, the quantity supplied increases from Q1 to Q2. Unitary elastic supply. When the percentage change in quantity supplied is exactly equal to percentage change in price. The supply curve is a straight line shooting from the origin and sloping upwards. Elasticity is equal to 1. Here the price changes from 10 to 20. The price increases 100%. The quantity supplied changes from 20 to 40. Here the quantity supplied also doubled. This is unitary elastic supply curve. SS is a straight line, positively sloping line. Less than elastic or inelastic supply. When the percentage change in quantity is less than percentage change in price, supply is said to be inelastic or less elastic. Here the value of elasticity will be greater than 0 but less than 1. Here price increases from 10 to 20 but the quantity increases from only 20 to 22. So change in quantity supplied is less than change in price. This is supply curve. So less than elastic supply curve or inelastic supply curve. SS is positively sloping originating from x-axis. More than unit elastic or elastic supply. When percentage change in supply is more than percentage change in price, supply is said to be elastic or more elastic. The elasticity is more than 1 but less than infinite. Here there is a slight change in price. The price changes from 10 to 11 but the quantity supplied increases from 20 to 40. A slight change in price causes a large change in quantity supplied. This is the more than unit elastic or elastic supply curve. The elastic supply curve SS is upward sloping originating from y-axis. Thank you.